Hmm. So YouTube live streaming is down right now. But I don't know if I'm live. So I figured what I would do is I would go to my channel instead of going to the usual dashboard. It says I'm live. So if I were to open up my... Yeah, I'm live. Okay. By the way, I can't see... Can I see the chat? I want to see the live chat. I don't know if I can see it. I might be able to see the chat. Maybe I can't. But YouTube Live, at least from the dashboard side, is down right now. And I've been trying to get it up and running for... Well, I have not been trying. Hopefully Google has been trying to get it up and running for the past half an hour. It's not usual for them to have something down this long. Usually when I can't live stream or if I try to access the dashboard but it just gives me an error message, it takes about 5 minutes and then they fix it. But now it's been a lot longer than that. So essentially, we are continuously leveling up my new main, which is this Night Elf Druid. I think last time I ended off the episode, I was in a completely different place. Let me just go ahead and hear if my audio is off sync, because I need to hear that. But now it's been a lot longer than that. So, yeah, okay, it's like it's supposed to. You might hear some echo. So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm going to Northrend, because that's apparently my next leveling zone. I like Northrend. It's an interesting place. It's one of my favorite parts of this expansion. Expansions. It's my favorite part of the game, and I think it has something to do with the fact that one of the games I played the most, like put the most hours into, is Warcraft 3, especially the online version of it. It was all the way when I was a kid. I was playing so much of it, and today it's oops, I'll just go and move that around. And it sort of reminds me of Warcraft 3, Northrend, because it's you know, with Arthas and the Frozen Throne, he gets his sword and all that stuff. So the Frostmourne sword. So even though I don't know a lot about World of Warcraft when it comes to lore, I try to look some stuff up, but I'm not an expert on it. Oh, 78. I wish I was level 78. Even though I'm not an expert on it, I know stuff about Warcraft 3. So that is sort of a cool place for me to be. I changed the look of my Druid a little bit. Because he's growing. She starts out with this inexperienced, you know, Druid in training, because he's a low level. And then as she levels up, she gets more experience. She looks more grown up. She looks more wise. So I'm changing her up a little bit. So I'm just sort of waiting for the ship to come in. Oh, look at that over there. Oh, that's I put up a post on one of the World of Warcraft groups on Facebook. I was just questing when I was like, what was I, level 16 or something, and I ran into a couple of role players. Bear in mind, there's spots in World of Warcraft where people that role play. This is not one of them. This is completely out of nowhere, with, you know, just where low level questers are questing. And there was a mission that asked me to go investigate a certain tower. There was an agent sitting outside the, you know, one of those binoculars, looking up at it, and I had to go in and see what was inside. I didn't have to do anything. I just had to go inside and check out what was at the top there. And then I walk in, go to the top of the building, and I find 2 role players naked. One is on the desk, and it was just very, you know, sexual. So I made a series of posts on my on that Facebook group, because it's so weird. So I go up there, I see what's going on, and then the next part of the quest is go tell the marshal of your findings. And how do you explain that? So I made a post on Facebook saying, "Oh my God, I need your urgent help. I need someone to help me out here. I have to go to the marshal and tell him what I found, but I'm afraid he's not going to believe me once I tell him." And you know, just as a joke, because, you know, I'm acting like, since they're role players, I'm acting like I'm actually on a mission. I have to tell the marshal. So playing a bit into the role playing there. So we're getting far. We're actually, right now we're level 65. More than halfway. I have been leveling up, grinding levels constantly for many days now. I might change the map at some point because I think it looks cool with the blue rotating thing up there, but it's just kind of like unclear looking at things. Yeah, so we're going to Northrend, and we don't really have that many transmogs we can put on. So right now I just look basic, you know, basic dark with a basic staff, because I'm still not so experienced in the game. I'm not a high druid, you know, at level 120, so we're not gonna have a cool looking staff yet. Let's see if we can get into the dashboard, because I'd really love to use the dashboard instead of no, it's still down. I don't think I can see any chats. I don't see anything. Oh, here's the chat. Okay, there's one person watching right now. That's me. All right, can I make it bigger and then maybe just sort of increase the chat size? Oh, what do you call it? Comments. Now I want to see the live chat. Oh, it's on the side now. Good. Okay, I can see everything now. See how many people are watching. I can... Are we there? Oh, okay. Now, the one thing I have to say about Northrend is that I've leveled up quite a few characters, and there's so many options of leveling different zones in order to get a more diverse experience when you, you know, do part of the storylines. And I do Northrend every single time, and I still think Northrend is really cool to level in, but I've been grinding the Frozen Throne, you know, that last raid so many times that I'm starting to reach a point where I really don't like that raid anymore. It used to be my favorite, but now it's not anymore. And because this zone, like this entire world over here, kind of reminds me of that raid, I am reaching a point where I don't know if I like this zone anymore, just because of that raid. But I'm trying to tell myself that it's not the raid's fault that I'm not getting that mount at the end. Or not the raid, the zone. It's the raid's fault, it's not the zone, because the raid is stupid. It's not giving me my mount. Alright, we have to talk to someone. Where is she? I think she's in the kitchen. Or he. I think that's actually an he. Oh, that's okay. It's not in the kitchen. I tried adjusting my audio compressor. I talked about in previous streams. I can't even find my way out of here. I tried talking in previous streams that I wanted to fix. Oh. I wanted to fix my audio. Is it better? Yeah, it's better. I'll take it. I should probably sell these things. And I've actually looked at it now. I added a compressor, which, you know, I thought I had to do a lot, but it was just one add-on, or what do you call one filter. I can't really determine if my audio sounds better, because, I don't know, I think my audio gets very... I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't sound perfect. Whereas I think my voice sounds more clear previously. Alright. We can fly, so that's always a good thing. We can get around fast. But usually I can fly once I get here. We could also do some dungeons. Let's go ahead and queue up for some dungeons, because I wanna level fast. I don't care about the story right now. I had this attitude at the beginning when I started leveling that it would be great to complete all the quest lines in the game. You know, be a completionist. Well met. For the Alliance. Now I've been playing so many levels that, you know, when you eat chocolate and it's just so great in the beginning, and then you eat too much of it, and then you just don't want it anymore, like it makes you sick. That's how I feel about leveling right now. I just want to get to 120 so I can start gearing up, and even then, I have a Feral Druid on the Horde side that is my main on the Horde. It's not my main, like this is going to be my main, like the primary one I focus on. Oh, look at all those. But it's going to be hell, leveling up my... or gearing up again once I hit max level. So what do we do here? Crypt crawlers slain. So these ones are crypt crawlers. Wait, I'm in combat? Why? Oh. Let's go ahead and kill it off. I should probably change the title, but I can't because it's not letting me inside the dashboard. It's still down. Still can't go in. All right. Oh, it's almost time for the what do you call it? Darkmoon Faire. There's you know, the heavy metal death knight that drops the guitar. So I want to make an attempt on that one. I'm gonna log out with this character once we get to that point, and I'm gonna choose another one. I don't know if you should be showing your characters on stream. I have a lot of 120s that are not geared up. Because I used to be really indecisive about what I wanted to play in this game. And I've played a lot of classes. The one I played the most to begin with was the Death Knight, because that's what I mained throughout Legion. Because I like the fantasy of Death Knights. But later on I got a little bit sick of it. I always sort of felt like I couldn't really decide which specialization did I want to play when it came to the Death Knights. And I always thought it had something to do with... I'm not sure what it had anything to do with, but I found out that the reason I couldn't decide was because I just frankly didn't enjoy playing the Death Knight. So I just kept switching specializations, hoping that I would actually like one of the specializations. I love the fantasy of the Death Knight, but just personally I couldn't really get into... let's choose something good. How far? Oh, it's not even that far. So I actually need to grab an actual weapon now. Oh, we leveled! Yes! 66. 500 quests completed. That was a good coincidence. Okay, so we got a new weapon now. I mean, it looks kind of cool. Looks very... what do you call this expansion? Wrath of the Lich King looking. I think we need to talk to him. One of these. I just right-clicked on myself. No, okay, so we have to go downstairs and we have to see that cult that is down in the basement. Oh my god, I've done this so many times. I know the quest in and out. Yeah, there's going to be some people protecting that thing. There's a shrine. We gotta go over here, show it to the captain, and then he's gonna be like, oh my god, I had no idea this was going on. Yeah, right. He knew all about it. Okay, come on. Just want to get this over. Oh, sorry. I was about to say... oh, no, don't die! Oh, there we go. I wasn't keeping an eye out for my health. Okay. We're slowly dying here. We should not be dying. Okay, come on. Come on, okay. Heal. Oh. Alright. I was half a second from dying. If I had not pressed that button this fast, I would have died. Okay, so it's almost time for Heavy Metal Guy. Yeah, we're gonna go up to the captain then afterwards, and we're gonna tell him all about the cult down here, and he's gonna deny everything like the crook he is. I mean, he didn't really know about it. We find out, but secretly I do think he knows. Hey, Captain Lefty.
Alrighty then.
Alright. Oh, we have to go down again. A soldier in need. Wait, what? Me bragging about me knowing all the... I have to get a crate. Ah, and the dungeon is here. Okay, I have to leave the queue because we gotta lock out and we gotta go do the thing. I'm just gonna go and turn off my screen because I don't know if you're supposed to be showing your character selection screen. I mean, it tells me it tells you all my character names and my servers and all. I don't know if it shows any info, so I'm just gonna go ahead and not show anything there. just for safety. I don't think there's anything really. No, that's not something you should not be seeing here. I just had to take a look because it is, you know, this is my level 120 Druid that I wish was my alliance one. Okay, so we have to choose one. Let's go ahead and pick my Death Knight and go to Darkmoon Faire with him because I have to get that two-handed. Oh, and he's still here from last time I attempted. I haven't played him since last Darkmoon Faire attempt, clearly. So we're just gonna go in here and attempt again. And hey there, I see somebody's watching, so just want to say hi. I can feel it, I'm getting it this time. I've been waiting for so long to get that guitar. I want to get the guitar. If it drops for me now and I have it on stream, I will be so happy. Like, I've done this, I think, for the last 5 or 6 Darkmoon Faires. And I know that's not a long time for a lot of people. Like, some people, they grind it for years, and I feel like it's been a long time. So I hope it drops for me. I'm not sure if, if I would... I might use it on my Druid. If it drops and it's something I can use now, I don't know what the level requirement is for it, but I hope I can use it. What? Yeah, see, this is not one of the ones I geared up, so it's only 332. Yeah. I saw a person. I had a talk with a random person inside Stormwind, and the person said it was a role player. Just wanted to say that. And I don't find anything wrong with role playing. I've done a little bit of it myself for the first time, like a few days ago. A lot of fun. It was very much like Dungeons and Dragons, but with visuals. So that added something to it. I actually really liked it. But I found a role player, and I asked the person what item level they were, out of curiosity, because, you know, why not be curious? And the person said they were item level 336 or something. What was I? Yeah. And that was their main character. So it's not a player that really cares about item level. And I just think that's interesting, because I'm not looking down on the player for not having a high item level. I just think it's very interesting to see that when people play this game, they play for so many reasons. Me, for example, I love having a character that I build on. And that's why it's so important for me to find a main that I can just stick with without changing character, just because right now it's not the, you know, class of the month or flavor of the month they call it. It's so important for me to find one character that I really like, and I finally found it. I found my Feral. I just think it's so interesting because there's so many people that just plays the game to grind mounts and pets. There's people that only plays the game to do PvP. There's people that only plays to do raiding. There's people that only plays to do open world PvP. I mean, there's so many reasons, and they might do a little bit of some of the other stuff as well, but there's people that only focuses on one thing, and then there's people that focus on everything, like me. I like to do everything. And it's just so interesting to see, I think. It kind of makes me... Oh no, there's a blood elf here. Oh, we gotta drop this one once the Metal Death Knight is here. We can get him fast. When I see forum posts on Battle.net's website, you know, Blizzard's website where they have a forum, or if you go to Facebook groups, and I hear people get really upset about certain changes to the game, and they tell everyone to stop playing World of Warcraft because now they're ruining it and blah, blah, blah. And it's not because really that they're ruining the game. It's all about the one thing that they're doing in the game might be a little bit worse for them. Whereas for people who cares about everything else, let's say open world questing or open world PvP or, you know, just in general other things, it might be an improvement. But because they're so locked into that World of Warcraft is only used for raiding. Like, there's no other thing in this game than raiding. If you do other stuff, then you're not playing the game correctly. Like, that attitude is just... It's just not really an attitude that I care to hear. Because it's... That's what I like about this game. You can play this game and then feel like, okay, you've accomplished everything you can in this game. There's nothing more for you to do because you have reached your goal. But there is. You just need to think about the other things that other people are doing in the game. For example, the person that has acquired, let's say if there is such a person, because it is difficult to do, but let's say there's a person that has acquired all the best gear in the latest raid, and they're just like completely geared up to the neck, and they can't do anything in raids in order to improve themselves. Like they've reached the max. Then there's all this other stuff they can do. But some people are just so concerned with that this game is only about, let's say, raiding, that they don't see that. They just play the game for the raiding. Same thing goes for PvP. You know, there's people that only does PvP in the game. And it's also interesting to see, because in the beginning when BFA came out with the war mode, oh my god, war mode. Oh, there's a human paladin here, that's good. There's so many posts still going on since the beginning when this expansion came out, with people complaining that they have war mode on and they just want to quest in peace. But Horde players or Alliance players are grouping up to kill them. You know, the opposite faction, I mean. And this is not what the game is about. You know, war mode is not that you have to come and attack us. It's not PvP mode. It's just for getting 20% XP if you're an Alliance, and right now it's, I think, 10% on Horde. Which they couldn't be more wrong, because war mode is war mode. It's a PvP mode. They removed the PvP servers, and they even told people the reason war mode is there is to reward players that are willing to take an additional risk by risking PvP. So if you get killed because of PvP, you should not get mad about it. Did I get him? Oh, I got him! Suckers! Because you can only do it as Alliance or Horde. Oh, that's a troll here. He's not getting anything from it. Oh, this is great. I love it. I was really concerned. Because I go put that thing down on the ground, I made sure that I was the one hitting him. There's so many Horde players here. Why are you not doing anything? You're just AFKing over there. What is that? That's a Blood Elf. What side are you on? Okay, you're an Alliance, I think. And there's another Horde player running around somewhere. Well, there's a troll. Maybe they're just being really kind, because they can clearly see if the health of the Death Knight is grayed out, then they didn't get the kill, like the Alliance did. So maybe they're just being really nice here. Alright, let's buff up our weapons. His health is not going down really fast. Oh, no. Ah, made it. It used to be really difficult for me to avoid those. Like, I just got hit there, but, you know. Because I would always keep my eyes on this guy. But it's actually something that I just do automatically now. I don't know if I switched around my UI or something to make it easier, but I see it a lot easier. Or maybe I'm just getting so accustomed to the game, like how it works, you know, just keeping my eyes out for buffs and that sort of thing. I just got hit again. Thought I could sneak in there. Maybe I'm just so accustomed to how the game works that I don't need to spend as much focus, of my own focus, not the character's focus, on my spells and such. I just sort of click. I do that with my Feral. Like, I don't have to think about my attacks, I just click. Which I think is nice, because I see people not using Bartender. As you can see down here at the bottom, I set up my spells so they match my MMO mouse that has buttons on the side. And I can't play without my MMO mouse. And it just doesn't really make sense for me to... Oh my god, the Death Knight is so slow. I'm trying to dodge these, and I see them, but I just don't dodge them because I'm so slow. I'm used to my Feral Druid. I want to get him back. Get this over with so I can get my Feral. Oh, and it's level 66. I mean, that is impressive for just a few days of leveling, but still. I wonder how many days it's going to take to get max. Hopefully not too many. Oh, there's another one. Well, the problem is I'm standing in the center, so... Oh. Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? Where's my die? I have a die I usually roll. Here it is. I found it. Now, this is out of metal. It's a D&D die. So it will make some noise when I roll it. 13. Not like that's gonna help anything, but let's at least try. We didn't get it. Yeah, it's because I rolled 13, wasn't it? So we lock out. And then we lock in with my feral again. And then in about an hour, about 20 minutes, we'll lock back in with another character. I've already done my paladin. I've done my other horde feral. And I've done my Death Knight now. So it's only 3 characters I've done it with so far. I have quite a few left to go on. I have my Shaman. I have my other Druid that I'm leveling right now. I could actually attempt it because it's above 60 in level. I could attempt my Monk. And I have a couple of characters on another server. So there's a few options here still. Just gonna go and log in. Again, if somebody's writing in the chat but I can't see it, it's because the thing is down. It's still down. I still can't see my live streaming dashboard. All right, we had to do something here. There was something about crates. Do I need to go down again? I think there might have been a crate down here I missed. No, it's not down here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I missed it. You know what's great about Night Elves? One of the really big reasons I decided... Oh, seriously? Okay, you know what? I might have to kill them. I have to buff everything I got. Come on, bring it on, bring it on! And take you on. I know how to do this stuff, alright? We've gotta just heal up a little bit. Come on, come on. Yeah, you think you got me, but you don't. Come on. There's only one left. For some reason, these guys are actually really hard to kill. I've never tried a harder bunch of enemies to kill. Oh, I got a backpack. What was that, 16 slots? Oh, that's so neat. I got a lot of them now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go upstairs. Can only use outside. I was outside. All right, let's go ahead and complete this quest over here first, cause I know we might need to turn in the same place. Well, no, we don't. But let's go ahead and finish this one. Gotta shoot these down with a net. Totally missed that one. See, it's down. Now I just gotta kill him. I'm trying out a new talent choice, cause I have been playing Feral for, I wouldn't say a long time. It's relative, cause some people have been playing Feral for many years. I have been playing Feral for, what just went on there? Oh, that guy's hitting me. All right. I've been playing Feral for about a month, I would say, with my other Feral. Maybe a bit more than that, 1.5 months, which is a long time in my head. And I've been playing with a certain talent set for single target damage, but it's a single target damage that's really good on a stationary target. Let's go and heal up here. I need to combine these into, let's go ahead and do that, because that's actually really important. I'm just gonna go and do that really quick. Lockout. There is a healing macro where you can go back into your feral form right after you heal, and I don't remember the combination for it. It's on my other feral that I've actually been playing with, so I have to copy that macro. It's really important, otherwise we can't heal up again. I mean, we can, but I have to drag my mouse down and start clicking on my spells like I just started playing this game. My girlfriend still clicks the buttons. I think it's cute. Oh, my feral is still in here from last time. A max level feral druid. All right, I didn't get to show why I chose the Night Elf. I was talking about that previously. Okay, so macros. Super heal, I called it. Cat form shapeshift. Like that, there's a specific way you need to write this. Cat form shapeshift. All right. If I didn't just copy it, I have to remember it. it's sort of weird because the worst any kind of animal form with a druid that exists in this game is the troll version of the feral druid and the bear form, because they look green and red most of the time. If you change hair color, they might look blue and yellow or something, and it's just so weird. Like, who wants to look like that? And then I found out, because there's a Legion artifact skin that you can choose. Oh, let's go ahead and copy this in really quick. There's a Legion artifact skin you can choose that has the same color scheme. And I was thinking, you know, why does it bother me then? Because I like that color scheme on that skin. And then I found out it's because I just simply don't like how the feral druid on the trolls look like. Yes, it copied. Good. Save it. Let's go ahead and choose... Should I just stick with this spell? No, we're going to change it. We need to choose something cool. It has to be something that says we're about to, like, we're going to heal. And what says that? Something really good. I had one for my other druid, but I don't remember which one it is. Should probably be an icon from another class, because otherwise it's gonna... Oh, there's a couple here. This one looks kind of nice, I think. When it scrolls really far down. I don't like that. It's kind of nice. There's also this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and choose this one. I think this one's cool. And let's just drag it down. Oh, we also gotta move in my attacks, because I have apparently not done that. Swipe. Alright. Out of stealth. Oh, I need more attacks. I'm still missing attacks. Okay. Maim and... Oh, what is it called? Survival instincts. We need that as well. So, maim... Survival instincts. Alright, everything's set up. I'm soon going to get my interrupt, which is a really important spell, because every single time I see that I can interrupt something, I click shift space. That's my shortcut for interrupting in this game. I haven't seen other people do it that way. I see people use like having it as their like first spell, and I don't understand why. Because I can easily get to an interrupt without having to waste a slot for my spells, when there's other spells that I use more frequently. Oh, look at that sword. Is that worth something? I have never seen this sword. Well, I have seen this sword. How much is it worth? Do I have this appearance?
I can't use that yet.
Well, let's go ahead and check what it's worth, because it might be worth something. I have this website I use, the Undermined Journal. It's a good place if you want to auction. What is it called? Tundra's Edge. So we're gonna say Tundra's. Then it's gonna give me a couple of different things. Tundra's Edge. Oh, it sells for a lot. Right now, the market price is the lowest it's been for quite a while, and right now it sells for 23,500 gold. When it's in a good spot, it sells for like 51,000. I'm keeping that sword, and I'm not selling it yet. I'm just keeping it. I'm gonna keep it down there. All right. Sometimes you get things like that. Oh, there's another player. A Death Knight. Level 75. Then I have to just sit here and be jealous, because I'm not leveled up yet. Did I get it? Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I've actually, I really want... You interrupted me. Well, okay, you're helping out, so that's okay. I really want to get that auction house mount that you can get from BFA, the new one. Like, it would be so awesome, because then you can go around and you can, you know, farm things. Well, it's not really that necessary. You can just go to a big city. But you can go around and you can farm for things like this sword and sell it. There we go. See? I can't interrupt. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, so there's two things I want to say about this thing. Let me just go and go back to my stream so I can actually see. Ah, I'm being attacked now. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, quickly. Okay. There's two things that I want to say. The first thing is that I am trying out some new talents. This might not sound interesting, but it is. Just listen up, because Sabertooth, which is this one, is the one I've been playing with for the longest time, and it increases your finisher, which is the one you use a lot in this game, by 20%. And it also refreshes Rip, which is a really, really necessary ability to have an opponent at all times. It just completely refreshes it. And the cool thing about this is that if you can maintain it at like from the first rip you throw on your opponent, you will have a 40% increase in damage, because you can buff yourself so that when you attack the opponent for the first time, it buffs your attack by 40%. But then once it wears out, then you have to reapply rip without opening with all those buffs, and it doesn't have those 40%. So if you can maintain the rip, then you can maintain a lot of damage. That's good in concept, but when you have an opponent in PvP, like another player that actually moves around all the time, then they will very likely going to get away from you. So you can't maintain it. So on a training dummy, it works very well. Like I hit a lot of damage on training dummies. Then when I hit enemy players, suddenly I don't do a lot of damage. So I thought to myself, okay, can we change this? Because if you go to Icy Veins, which is the go-to place for guides on World of Warcraft, then that was an advertisement, by the way. That's just my honest opinion, that you can actually go and get guides there. If you go there, they recommend Lunar Inspiration. And why do they do that? Because, you know, what is that spell? I have that already. I can just use it in my human form. It allows you to use that spell, which is the ranged ability that we don't really use because it's not that powerful. We can use it, let me just show you. We can use that at a distance, just like we could before, but we can use it in our feral form. Whereas if I don't have it, then I shapeshift out of my feral form into my human form, and then I need to shapeshift back into my feral form. And so what, you might say? Well, there's also the fact that it increases the damage by quite a bit. So I can, you know, kite the opponent around. If he gets away from me, I can continue to do this on him and have a dot on him at all times. But as you can see, it's just not that powerful. Another benefit from it, though, is the fact that, let's just blow this up really quick, is that it actually buffs up your finisher. Like, it gives you combo points, which is really necessary. Which means that you can keep throwing it at them and attack with your strongest attack. And it's a really quick combo builder for whenever the opponent is kiting you. And when the opponent is kiting you, then you're not dealing any damage to them. Unless you use the ranged ability. So that's why it's so important to have something that's actually good. Another thing I wanted to show, I'm playing a Night Elf. And why, you might ask? Why am I playing a Night Elf? Worgen is clearly a cooler race. A lot of people disagree with me on that. But I think Worgen is a really cool race to be, especially as a Druid. But let me just show you why. Let's just go ahead and attack here. Oh no, I'm in combat. I want to get into stealth. I can't do that. It says you're in combat. What do I do? Well, the Night Elves have this racial ability that allows you to get into stealth and then into prowl directly. I can just do that, and that's so cool because I can get myself out of combat every 2 minutes. I can do that just like the rogues can. That's like a rogue ability that other classes can't do unless you choose a Night Elf, that is. So I think that's really cool. The only other thing that might be the issue there is that if you have a dot on you that makes you lose damage over time, then you will get thrown out of stealth again immediately, actually. So the issue there is to dispel it first. Let's just go and test this out. It doesn't work. Oh right, I need to put, okay, macro, put that there. There we go, now it should work. That was my healing spell. I just had to test the macro to see if it worked, because if I were to go up against another player and it didn't work, that would not be good. yeah, so you can get out of combat. I do have this one spell that I'm a little bit curious about, called Remove Corruption. The rogues have an ability to remove all dots, like every single dot on them. And I don't know if Remove Corruption is something that you can use in order to remove every dot on you. Because it says it removes curse and poison effects. What about bleeding then? Because if I go up against another feral druid, I may get killed if I use that expecting it to work, but it doesn't. So, how would I actually combine that? Because I could include it into my macro, but I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm sort of just talking and going in auto mode in this game. Like I just play and I don't even see what I'm doing. It's because I've been leveling so much. I'm getting used to using this ability now because it's an extra dot that actually deals quite a bit of damage. Is it worth it though when you're close to? Because it doesn't really hit them that hard. 48 arcane damage over 14 seconds. This one does 224 damage with 20% increase against bleeding targets. So that one is actually worth throwing instead of that one. So this one, essentially, Moonfire, I should only be using on a target that's moving. As soon as it comes to a stationary target, if I'm raiding, let's come with that example. If I'm raiding, because I will always be hitting the boss in raids, I should not be choosing Lunar Inspiration, because that will not deal me a lot of damage. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm actually considering switching back to the talents that I know I actually love using. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna switch back. And I'm gonna put my thing up for auction in Auction House, because that's something I want to do. I'm gonna sell it. I don't care if the market price is low right now. It might just be suckers that actually buys it in the high price period. So we'll see. I'm gonna transport back. I'm gonna sell. Earn some gold. One of the things that I want to do, I was farming Pandaria for quite a few hours with my girlfriend because we want to farm. Standing over there. We wanted to farm for. Oh, can't open it. We want to farm for some sort of weird crystals that you can use to get a mount. We needed 100 or 200 of them, something like that. And it took so long. It took 2 hours just to get one. So it's a mount that takes quite a bit of grinding. Let's go and sell it. I have an add-on to do this. So, okay. When I put this in, it's going to recommend a market price. That's a lot of gold. I mean, I could wait and get 50,000 gold. Or 23,000 now. What I think I'll do is I'll attempt to sell it 2 times. And if it doesn't sell, which is 4 days, then I will go ahead and you can actually see there's only one other sword in here. I'm going to put it up for the exact same price because I don't want to bring a lower price. I think this is a good sword for people's transmogs. Yeah, let's go and do this. I'm going to sell this for this gold. There we go. All right. Let's go in and see. Is that mine? No, okay, we need to refresh. There we go. There's ours. Oh, but his is level 80. But it's not the leveling that matters. People buy this stuff for the transmog, right? They don't look at the levels. Do they? No. It's BFA. It's level 120. People can't use this for anything than transmog. It looks really cool. I actually think I have it. Let's try and search for it. Tundra's Edge. Well, I can't even search for it now because I'm with another character. Can I? Can I go in here and search for it? No. No, can't. I'll do that with another character because in about half an hour I have to lock in with Let's take my warrior. Lock in with him. What else do I need to do here? I want to switch talents. And it's such a difficult choice for me because every single voice in my head is telling me... Where is it? There. Is telling me to choose Sabertooth. Because it deals so much more damage. Like, it's so much better on a stationary target. So... I see all the professional players... Oh, that's a cool transmog. I see all the professional players playing with the other one, Luna Inspiration. And I do actually have quite a bit of trouble getting to people often. I mean, I'm not PvPing right now. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'm just gonna stick with it. You need to go back again. I'm gonna buy something. You know what? I'm gonna buy something here. Yeah, we're gonna buy something. Just wait, just wait. Oh, what is it called? Glyph of something. Okay, what is it called then? There's an item in the game that allows for you to switch talents on the go, even though you're not in a major city. Change talents item. Tome. It's called a tome. Tome of the Clear Mind. Oh, it costs a lot of gold. I don't have that much. With this character, at least. Price per unit. We can do this one. This one we can do. Let's buy it. I mean, I just auctioned something for like 25,000. 23,000? Yeah, 23,000. There we go. Alright, let's put that up and don't sell it. Because that's very important. Don't sell it. Yeah. Oh my god, I can look like that soon. Once I hit level 70, I can look like that. I look very much forward to that. I got a message on Facebook, I think. Let me just double check. Dillon is... What? Okay, somebody... Who? I shouldn't say that loud, because it might not be appropriate for the stream, but there's been some news, and I don't know if it's a famous person or if it's somebody that my girlfriend's family know. So let's just go ahead and not talk about it. Let's see if we can actually get into our dashboard while we wait. Is that... Can I get on that ship? What is that ship? Looks cool. It's just sitting out there. Yeah, it's still down. I'm gonna listen to my stream afterwards, and I'm gonna hear if my voice is better after I put the filters on it. Ah, okay. Dillon from Beverly Hills died, apparently. He became 52. That's not very old. That's too sad. So let's not talk about it. Beverly Hills is one of those shows that I watched as a kid just because it was on. Like, I didn't watch it because I followed it. I just watched it. And it was always random episodes. It was kind of suck. Like, if you follow a series on the TV and you miss an episode, then because it was back in the 90s, you couldn't do anything about it. You just missed the episode. You'd have to try and just ask people what happened. All right. Something's going on here. What is... Oh, it's that. Okay, I'm actually falling when I go to the side of this wooden board. So it reacts weird. Is that us? It's us. This is the worst. Okay. So the trolls have the worst feral form. Let me show you who has the worst flying form. At least the default flying form. Look at that. That is such a bad flying form. It's so low quality. I don't know what this looks like. A really bad resolution image on Google that has been put on top of this as texture. Like, it literally looks like, I don't know how to describe it. It looks like you took a pencil and drew it just with pencil, and then you scanned it in and then put it on top of it. It looks so bad. And I don't know why they're not updating it. I guess there's some, you know, vanilla people that would get mad if that happens. Oh, that's a cool looking dragon. I want that one. He's level 105. It's so weird. Like, in the past, I would always look at people leveling their characters. Like, I would choose, let's say, the Death Knight in Legion, and I would be looking at other people playing, let's say, the Warrior or the Mage. Right now, when I see a Priest, there's two classes in the game I have not leveled up to max. A Mage and a Priest. Mages are kind of cool, I think, but not really my playstyle. But Priests... Who levels a priest? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Of course, you know, I know why people would level a priest, because they like the class. But if I had to pick up a priest and play with it, I would not enjoy playing a priest. Like, at all. And I've had that same mentality when it comes to a druid in the past. Like, who in the right mind would level up a druid? Who would do such a thing? And that's when I was playing a Death Knight, you know. And now I really fell in love with the Feral Druid. Did that ship just shift around? Like, turn 180 degrees? Like, I turned my camera and it was just like rotating really fast. Okay, that's fine. We need to go over here and finish this off, I think. Then we'll go back up here and we'll do that section, you know. Just one at a time. What level is this zone? 58 to 80. That's good to know. When I get to around level 80, 90-ish, it's going to start slowing down again with my leveling. Because when you hit, I think it's about 65-ish, then you're getting the most XP. Well, actually, your reduction for XP you need is the lowest. It's the highest, I mean. Like, you level up faster. And then when you get to around 90-ish in level, then it starts, like, slowing down quite a bit. So I'm soon going to hit that mark. Hopefully. I hope I get to level 90. I hope I get to the point where I can start using artifacts, skins and stuff. I'm not really going to use it for this druid, I think. Just gotta see. What do I need to kill? Raider. Okay, so this is not a guy I need to kill. Alright, I switched talents. I hit harder. This guy I need to kill. Okay, so you see my rip, like my add-on here that's counting down in the middle of the screen? When I fill up my attack... Oh, okay, he died. Because I hit so hard. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Oh, we can poof out of here. Poof. There we go. I wonder how long it would take to... What is a curse? What exactly is a curse dot? Who throws that? Is that something a warlock would do? Because I really don't know. Like, I know what a poison effect is. I know that the rogue does poison, as well as bleeds. But what does curse? I didn't know that was a thing. That's a raider. Yeah, see, now when I use this one, I move out of my feral form. I don't really see why I would use that thing. It doesn't build combo points anymore. I keep getting in doubt about if I made the wrong decision to switch. Just get out of the way. Alright, there you go. The Lich King is here. Oh, that's a staff. Well, this one's not an improvement, so we're gonna go and pick this one. I mean, I'll probably already have it, but still. Oh, I wonder if I sold anything in the auction house. I think it's gonna take longer. I grinded a bunch of gear. I keep starting up things and then I switch to other things without finishing it. With my girlfriend in Pandaria, I grinded for 2 hours. And I got so much loot. Like in 2 hours of grinding. You'll get something by grinding something like just regular enemies like mobs for 2 hours. Some of the stuff that I grinded had a like 0.1% drop chance. It's like getting a mount in a raid. And I tried to sell at the auction house. I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna be so rich. Because when I looked up the pricing of what people were selling that stuff for, it was like 60,000 gold for one of the items. I was like, because why not sell it? I'm gonna get rich. Is this how people, they get money in this game? Or like gold? And after putting up about 20 items for sale, I sold maybe 3 of them, 4. And it was only the, what do you call it? Which one do I choose? This one. It was only the items that were for like crafting. So not something I could actually use. Like when it came to gold, I would just get like 500 gold one place and 1,000 gold at another place. But I wanted to sell that stuff that gave like 60,000 gold, but I didn't. Maybe it was because I tried to undercut everyone else. Maybe that's why. There's sort of a there's not a rule that says you shouldn't, like, you can't do it, but people look down on you if you do it. Like if you try to undercut people by 1 gold, people doesn't like that because it decreases the market price for those specific items. Alright, let's kill this guy. I kill them faster. I can feel I'm killing them faster now because I switched up my talents. I'm sorry if I make you all dizzy because I run around. Like, that's just a habit from playing the Feral. Alright, let's go. Come on, I'm fine. Why is he still alive? Okay, there we go. We actually meet a Naga that is not evil. I don't understand why they have to be evil, all of them. Isn't there good Naga in this game? Oh, we can fly. Last time I quested here with another character, that was with my Death Knight, I think. Another Death Knight. I was leveling up a Death Knight. And then my girlfriend allowed me to, because, you know, we have shared finances. So she allowed for me to boost my Death Knight back then. And when I was here, I didn't have flying. Like, I was at the spot where I was just about to hit level 60. Did I have flying? Was it my Death Knight? It might have been with another character, because the Death Knight is just about the level where you get flying. Alright. Probably not my Death Knight. What was it then? Maybe my Druid. I don't know. Yeah, we got the Trident. See, we dodged all those enemies. We didn't have to fight anything. Just walk right past them. Flying is good. If you don't have flying, you're gonna have a really bad time questing. Oh, there's so much dust on top of my camera. My green screen has become bigger. Look at how far I can reach until my hand gets cut off. It used to be like here, but now it's over here. Because I moved office. My girlfriend has this thing where she likes moving around the house. And my office has been moved around, I think, 5 times by now, just in this house. In previous houses and apartments and different things, I have been moved around a lot too. I think it counts to about maybe 9 times in total, if you count all the times. Okay, we have to get back out there. Would you stop hitting me? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna root you. See, you're not gonna do anything now. You're just gonna be stuck there. That's actually kind of cool. He's a Mist Weaver, and we have Mist Weaver monks as monks. I think that's kind of cool. This boss over here looks so cool, because if there's one thing I don't like, it's underwater things. Like, it's scary. It's really scary. That game Subnautica, that's a scary game for me. Because it's just like that you don't know what's down there. Like right now, I hate swimming. I should probably be flying. Like, just look down. You don't know what's down there. Oh, there he is. See, you can't even see him. Like, not really, but he's there. That's scary. Okay, we're gonna pierce him. Ah, okay. Just gonna use it from in here then. Too far away.
I'm out of range.
Out of range. There we go. Let's go and kill him now. Oh, I was about to say, why isn't he losing health? It's because I'm not hitting him very hard. Come on. I am so energy starved right now. Let's go and do this, because this is going to take forever. Use my cooldowns. The cool thing about Feral is actually that your cooldowns are not necessary. Like, there's one cooldown. There is one cooldown, but it's only 30 seconds. And that's one that's really necessary as part of your rotation if you want to do good damage. The other cooldown, which is Berserk, that just reduces your energy cost for the different things here. And also increases maximum energy for 20 seconds. Like, that's not necessary to get good damage. It can, because you'll never run out of energy. But I haven't actually experienced running out of energy when I use my rotation. At least when I have my, what do you call it, my all my spells, because I don't have that right now, because I'm not max level right now. Okay, let's talk to her. Oh, she doesn't give me the, I don't turn it in at her. Okay, we go to the other guy then. Just gonna close down the dashboard because it's still not working. I think they're starting to incorporate that YouTube dashboard beta version. It's actually kind of sneaky because my other account, my big account on YouTube, the one with, you know, the one I've had for a long time, still has the classic dashboard, but this new channel has the beta popping up every single time I want to go into my dashboard. It's the beta, and that's because they want to test the beta out. Oh, nice. Somebody just reached level 110. That's nice. Yeah, so they're testing out the beta on people they think are not used to YouTube. I don't mind the new dashboard. I actually think it looks kind of cool. What I do mind, what do I need to do here? What I do mind is that they don't have all the options in there. If I want to live stream, I can't do it from the beta because they haven't set it up yet. Oh, there's more here. That's gonna kill that off. They lose so much health now because I switched talents. What I need to consider is, I think I maintain contact to the enemies most of the time when I play PvP. It's very rare I don't hit them, so maybe I should just keep my talents as it is right now. My talents as it is right now. Oh, we said explosives. Run! Jesus Christ, get out of here! Oh god, yeah. See what happened now? Got blown up without dying. Alright. Fly on the wings of love. Let's see. What did we do here? Cultists come. Oh, we need to loot. Okay, they didn't have it. Really? You're gonna try and fight me? Don't you know who I am? I'm Tithra! Which I am considering changing because it's really difficult to pronounce. How many alts do you guys have? Oh my god, how many classes are there? 9, I think. Yeah, I might have 9. I don't like using them though. Okay, let's kill this guy. Oh, they thought it was in. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. All right. So when they ask, how many alts do you have? Just like that. Like, just like that. Context. How do you spell that?
Here there. Up with it.
I really like this guild I'm in. Like, I've never been in a guild and actually like been in a guild. I have joined guilds because I hate those pop-ups. Just to get rid of them. Need to go downstairs? No, I need to go in and turn it in. Okay. Yeah, this guild is actually really nice. I like these people. Let's choose that one. Might be better pants. I don't know. Let's check. Is it better pants? It's a lot better pants. Are those better? No? No, there's nothing better here. Yeah. Okay, so we gotta turn in by the captain again, I think. Did I take care of the cultists? Oh, you don't want to hear about it. Oh, it's inside the inn. Let's talk with this guy.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, is he gonna send me to the gnomes? Oh, I really don't like that section.
How are you?
I'm gonna skip that section because I don't like that section. If I can, I will not do it.
The Naru have not forgotten.
Like seriously, it's like you do it and then you miss things. You walk around, one mission takes you a long time and you just don't want that.
Hi, how are
So,
you?
no. The gnomes part I am not doing. If I can avoid it. What level are we? Oh, we're about to level up again. Which level is that then? Level 67 next time. Okay, so we have to use this crystal. Because there is a guy that is disguising himself. I think he's behind here. No. Where is he? Well, I am using it, so I should be able to see somebody that is not supposed to be here. Okay, we're going to start inside here, because I think there's a guy inside, like the butcher, I do believe. Yeah, yeah. He is a... What do you call that?
Go with honor, friend.
Hey, I'm talking to you. No, I don't want to buy from you. I want to expose you.
I do for you. Be careful.
Because you're a cultist. Well. Oh yeah, you're gonna fight me? I suppose this is it then. I won't go down quietly. Yeah. You think he's worth something? But he hasn't fought me. You know what, I'm gonna stun you. Not because I have to, but because I like seeing you just being pitiful. Just standing there, not being able to do anything. I don't think I've used my maim a single time since I got it. Not with this character here. Oh, there's another character. Level 76. Oh, you... Yeah. There'll be a new MM2 tutorial tomorrow, actually. I just finished editing the next one today, so it has been scheduled for tomorrow release. It's on the next episode of C#, about how to make classes and how to make objects in C#. So the next one is tomorrow. It took a little while for me for this time because I've had other side projects going on the side. Not this game here, but other projects that I spent my daytime doing. So there should be an episode up tomorrow. I think this guy is the next one.
Hello.
Alright, what do you know about the cult? You don't know who you're messing with, Druid. Death beckons. I don't even know what that means. Death beckons? Like death wants you to come? Like it's begging me to come? It's like an old English language. Alright, I'm gonna go. There you go. There should be one other guy. He should be down in the cells. So if we go down there, I think it's a guard. If I remember correctly. You're welcome. Are you following the C# course? Or are you one of the people that wants a PHP tutorial? I get a lot of those requests every day. I'm just really into C# right now. And that's why I'm asking.
What can I do for you?
I feel like I'm doing so many web development tutorials on the channel for so many years. You may not know, if you've been on the channel for quite a long time, you'll know that I've actually had another JavaScript course, and I've had another HTML and CSS course, and another HTML and CSS course before that. I've had to redo them quite a few times to improve the quality of them. And I want to do that with my PHP course as well. The only problem is that there's like 65 episodes or something in my PHP course, and my voice is not going to be able to handle remaking that much. And again, remaking those episodes is not really going to do anything for the channel. It's just for myself, basically. So that's not my priority right now. The C# course, though, that's what I'm focused on. Let's see.
Arcanon Poros.
Oh, we leveled. There we go. Level 67. I think the guy left. I just came in here to hear when your next tutorial was up. Why are you playing all these video games? You're not uploading anything to the other channel. There we go. Can I wear that? Is it better? No, it's not better. Legs? No. Yeah, I'm not getting anything that's better. That's actually a fun thing. Like I've been like since my education, back when I studied at university, I've been teaching HTML and CSS on my other channel. And it's just, you know, when you've been doing something that you really enjoy for a long time, and then you've done the same thing so many times. Karen, I don't care about the color. That's a weird name. When you've been doing something for so long, kind of like the raid, Ice Crown Citadel in this game. I've been grinding that raid so many times, and even though it's my favorite raid, I just don't enjoy it anymore because I've done it so many times, the same thing. And that's how it's been with my HTML course. I've been doing the same HTML courses, I've been doing the same JavaScript courses. I finished the courses. I told myself I had to finish them. But I've reached the point now where if I have to do another HTML course, it's just so much repetition. Let's kill this guy off. So that's why I started a C# course now. Making apps and that sort of thing is just a little bit more interesting once you know how to program. I think a lot of the reasons I don't like teaching HTML and CSS anymore, for example, JavaScript for that matter, is because it's very basic. Not for a person who has never done it before, of course, but for me, because I've taught it so many times, it's because I've been doing it for so many years. It's teaching something that I know really, really, really well. whereas C# is something that I've learned a few years ago, and it's just a little bit newer to me. Do I need to do something in here? Am I done? What? Was that it? I have to go back in here. I know I have to go back in. Guess I'm done. Yeah, it's new and exciting to me. Ah, 61. I feel you. Okay, let's go ahead and guard this. Boom. Poof. Keep getting distracted. But yeah, C# is much more exciting for me now, because it's something that is a little bit newer. Something that I learned, like I said, a few years ago. But that's enough for me to find it more interesting, because it's also more difficult than web development.
Hello.
Developing apps and developing, you know, games and that sort of thing. It's just something that's much more complicated than a lot of things you do with websites. You can even build websites with C#. I've looked into it, but in the end, when I found out how to do it, I just sort of decided that it's just easier just to build a website using web development languages. So why do it the hard way if you can do it the easy way? Yeah, I did. Thanks for noticing. That means that there's actually people returning to the stream. So basically, it's not that I don't like the Horde. It is the fact that everyone I know, including my girlfriend, they main ally characters. So if I want to play with people that I actually know and not just people from a random guild or something, then I have to play Alliance. And there's also another thing, because if you want to play a Feral Druid, the Night Elf has the best racial ability that goes with it. Just kill this guy. If I want to, I can just poof out of here, because you can do the same thing as rogues can by, you know, if you're in a fight and you can see you're about to lose, every 2 minutes you have an ability that allows you to just poof out of the fight. So essentially you'll never die if you just make sure you always have that cooldown running. I can actually show it. It's about to be out. So if you don't know about it, the Night Elves have this shadow meld technique, I think it's called. So if we're to get in a fight, this guy, for example, boom. I'm like, oh no, I'm about to lose. I can't get into stealth. So what I can do is I can use this thing, poof, and win stealth. And it just threw me out. Oh, this is actually something to test, because... Okay, let's go and do... Oh, wait, no, it's not up anymore. There's an ability where I can, if I get poisoned or something, or get a disease, I can actually dispel it from myself. And it will actually, you know, not have it on me. So when I get into stealth, I will maintain my stealth. If you don't get it off, like the disease or the bleed or whatever you have on you, then you're just going to get thrown out of stealth. And there's no reason for that. Alright, let's go and take these guys out. From stealth, of course. Let's go and just damage that guy. But yeah, I switched. So the racial ability thing is a huge part of why I switched. But really the major part why I switched is because my girlfriend plays Alliance all the time. So a lot of times we want to do raids together, if we want to do dungeons, we just can't do it. So I switched. And I did consider if I should just do a race and a, what do you call it, faction transfer. I think it's about 30 euro to do that. But it would, you know, all the reputation grinding. I only have one Horde character, and that's my Feral, which I was maining. So if I switch it over, then I have no Horde character, and all that reputation I grinded is just lost. So, no. I was gonna level up a character from scratch again if I had to do that. And I would say the Night Elves have probably one of the coolest looking just default feral skins. The Worgen also have a really cool one, but really the feral druid is like, what do you call it? The Night Elf druid. It's just so cool. The troll druid, however, has the ugliest one. My girlfriend thinks it looks really good, but I think it does not look good. Oh yeah, I'm still unlocking the trolls. Yeah. I'm actually really close to unlocking it, so I'm hoping to do that within the next, I don't know, week or so. It's the 12th, right? They had a release date for the Sandalwood Trolls on March the 12th. So we have not many days till that happens. We have about 8 days. So I hope I can get to that point. I'm just basically locking in with that. Oh, what time? Oh no! Oh, can we do it? Are we there? No, it's too late. Darkmoon Faire. The Metal Death Knight is up right now. It's been up for a minute. Ah, I missed it. I was hoping to do it.
Can I help you?
When can we get here? No, we don't need any of this.
Have a good
Yeah.
Hey there.
Yeah, I'm still gonna unlock it. The ring. Let's go and let's talk to you. When we get here. Alright.
See you later.
Let's go and gear up. That was a lot better. That's good. I think this section over here is actually really short. You just gotta kill off a few enemies, and then you gotta ring the bell at the tower, and then you've done it. Harvest. Oh, I hate this one. Because not all of them drop something. You said yeah, but I don't know what you replied to. The stream is a little bit behind, so you know whatever I said 23 seconds ago, and I might not even have seen your message right when you wrote it, so I don't know what you replied to. Maybe it's about the trolls looking ugly. Do you play Alliance or do you play Horde? I'm curious about that. Oh, did you switch to Ally? I wonder if that's like a negative thing, like, oh, you know, you traitor, you went over to the enemy side, or it was like, oh, welcome to the team kind of thing. Alright, I'm just gonna kill you, and we did not get anything. How much do we need? Oh, I'm killing them. I'm not supposed to kill them. Wait, am I supposed to kill them? I think I'm supposed to kill them. Okay. Rewire. Yeah, there we go. Okay, next one. So I do need to kill them, and then I need to oh, are you kidding me? Oh! Oh, he went right past me to attack the robot. Ha! I was like, no. He's gonna interrupt me now. But he didn't. Okay, I killed this one too.
I cannot use that item yet.
Alright, you know what? There's no more left. What do I do now? Is that... Can I do that one? Converted. Okay, so that's already... Have to wait for another one? Oh, we have to wait for another one. We're just gonna fly up and watch them. Or I could do the other quest. Oh, it's the one underground. Ah, I hate those. Yeah, let's do that one. We'll return later. Or... Oh, there it is, the mine. Okay. Yeah, we have to escort a minecart. Now that I have stealth, that might not actually be a problem, because it was a problem before. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and escort it out without getting seen. It was about them coming out on the 12th. I played both. Was just curious because you were a troll boy in the title. Yeah. Oh no, I have to get the key. Did I not get a key? Is that Scourge Footman? No. I'll kill one of them. We'll see. They might drop the key. I don't think they do. So what characters do you main? Do you, like, which one do you play? On, like, if you had to pick a main one, because I know people, they have like 9 different characters in this game. If you had to pick like a main one that you just focus on the Alliance and the Horde, which ones are they? It's always interesting to hear. Like me personally, I've switched around so much. Breaking the sound barrier. What is that one? Learn the master riding skill. Oh, I can do that one as well. Just need to level up. It's actually fun. Like well, it's not fun. I actually hated it. Captain Jacobs, that's the guy I need to kill. I played this game for such a long time, and I've never really had this one character I just sort of stuck to, because I never really enjoyed playing like any of the characters. I enjoyed the grind and I enjoyed getting loot, but when it comes to just sticking to one character, I always got sort of sick of the characters because I didn't think they were difficult enough. And then I tried the Feral Druid and I finally found that this one was actually just perfect. Like, I would be hesitant should I play the Rogue, because you can troll people with the Rogue, you can do fun stuff from stealth and that sort of thing. Like this, like, see how easy this mission is just from using stealth. I don't have to do anything. And then I was like, you know, what about... Wait, what happened to the card? Do I have to go back for it? What? Oh, it says I completed it. That's weird. Okay, I guess I didn't have to follow the card. Yeah, but it took me quite a long time. And then even though I hear rumors that Feral Druid is very mediocre right now and it's not what people want in their raids and their, you know, Mythic Plus dungeons, it's just a really fun class, I think. I like the idea of like this predator that's like stealthily going around looking for prey, that sort of thing. Where's all the harvesters? They disappeared. They're not here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna really quickly, there we go, open up my email, because I'm selling an iPad and I'm just sort of waiting to see what the guy replied. There's no reply. Ah, my eyes itchy. Oh, that's a little tough, because I used to raid on ally, but stopped due to tome constraints. Tome constraint, I don't know what that is. But I enjoy the Horde, but I would say ally because I just have more rep. Can't wait for Fat Boys. Yeah, they're coming out soon. Same time as the other ones. I also want to do a video about them. Like, I did a video on the Sandalari Trolls, and I would like to do one on the Culturan as well. But what specific class are you playing? Like, you say you used to raid on ally and you stopped and enjoy the Horde now, but what exactly, like, what classes do you play? What specializations? And why? Like, because like I said, I've been very hesitant about classes in the past, and I'd like to hear why. Like, what exactly makes that class that you're playing better than all the other classes you can play? Let's take the cloak. Okay, we're just gonna go to an end. Like, for me personally, Feral Druid, I love the bleeding part. I love putting dots on people and then kiting, the kiting gameplay of the Feral. Kind of like the Hunter. I really enjoyed playing the Hunter in PvP because you keep attacking and you put dots on the opponent, and then you kite away, and then you maintain a distance between you and the opponent. So there's some gameplay aspect to it rather than just going up to the opponent and then just, using the right combinations of spells and, perfect rotations, that sort of thing. And just sort of like beasting it out. Like, that's, some people think that's really cool, makes them feel powerful. But I want something that's a little bit more agile. So the Feral Druid is, like, you'll die if you walk up to an opponent and try to just go toe to toe against them. Whereas the Feral Druid, you have to go up and like burst all your attacks and then kite the opponent away and heal up and go back in, and it's just so fast to play. It's difficult, like the rotations are difficult. Okay, I think we turn everything in here. And that's what I really enjoy about the Feral Druid. Okay, let's go and wait, where am I going? Oh, I talked to you over here. I used to play the Death Knight because of the lore. And that was like, I mained a Death Knight throughout the entirety of Legion. As I was playing Legion, I joined Legion just about at the last half year. So not the entirety of Legion. But I did that because I liked the lore and just like the background story of the Death Knights. I think they're really badass. But I really did not enjoy the gameplay style of them. Even though I felt powerful, just like this armored tank, even just as a damage specialization, I felt like a tank that could just like take on people like really easily and just tank out the damage. I felt powerful. But I just ended up finding out with my hunter that I like this, you know, agile gameplay a bit more. Warrior has been my main since Warlords of Draenor. I usually play Fury just because it has fast combat. Yeah, the Warrior does have, like, the one specialization I really enjoy about the Warrior is Fury. And if you ask me why, it's because he can carry two-handed sword. It's not the gameplay style. It's the transmog part of it. Not saying that it has a bad gameplay style. I'm just saying that I prefer Fury because of the transmog rather than arms. Why are people staying in line? Yeah, Warrior is one of those classes that I see a lot of people they play. It is also considered right now to be one of the good classes, or one of the good classes to play in PvP. I don't know the exacts of it, but that's what people say. Whereas Feral is considered not so good. So I wouldn't go up against you unless I just keep rooting and kiting you. It's downstairs. I walked upstairs. I tried the Warrior. I do actually have a Warrior that's level 116 right now. He's one of the few classes that I have that I haven't gone all the way to level 120. Not because he was boring, but like I said, I like a little bit more fast play style.
You need something?
Whereas the Warrior has like the coolest transmogs in the game. I'm not just talking like two-handed swords. I'm talking, you know, plate armor that is Warrior themed. Because you can say what you want, but when you choose a paladin and you open up the transmogrification and see all the different armors and stuff, if you collected every single piece of gear in the game, then a lot of it is going to look very paladin-like. Whereas if you take a Death Knight, there's going to be a lot of Death Knight-looking armor. And the Warrior just have like warrior armor. I'm a very huge fan when it comes to low-key, like realistic transmogs. And I just feel like Death Knight and the Paladin, even though they look cool, have very fantasy heavy looking armor. And the Warrior is a lot more different than that. Let's see, something. Oh, do I need to ring the bell? I can actually fly up here now, I think. Yeah, there's no reason to go inside. Oh, that's so neat. We can do it from up there. Are the townsfolk gonna run out? Yeah, they are. Arm yourself and defeat the Scourge. I really love that part about Warcraft 3. Like, it was so cool. Like, with the Scourge and all that. Really? I was just about to talk to you, and then you come in here and just... Come back. Hey, gotta choose something. This one's an improvement. Yeah, it was a big improvement. I wonder if my item sold in the auction house. Fast combat. I remember when I played Fury. Like, I'm using an MMO mouse. Like one of these. And I started getting carpal tunnel. At least it felt like I was getting carpal tunnel when I was playing my Warrior. I think that's why I stopped playing it, mostly. Because, I mean, I still play it. But I was trying to see if I wanted to main it at one point. Not a long time ago, actually. That's why it's at level 116 and not level 120. I had to stop because my hand would start hurting. You might be using a mouse and keyboard, what do you call it, the keyboard for your spell, so maybe that makes it easier. But when you use at least my MMO mouse, like the buttons, they, I don't know. Maybe it's just my mouse, but my wrist starts hurting. I mean, I get the intensity, because the intensity of like feeling like you jump into battle, like you can jump in between 5 enemies or 6 enemies, and you can just feel like a monster that just goes crazy on them. Like they just can't take you on. Like it's a really awesome feeling. Like, I don't know what I just accepted here. Whereas you can't really do the same thing with the Feral. Like if you jump into combat, you're gonna get slaughtered. The Feral specializes in 1 versus 1 combat. Like if you had to find something it's really good against. I'm just gonna take you on. There you go. I don't have the one spell that I really need right now. Like there is a spell which is a passive called Predatory Swiftness. It allows for me to, when I use a finisher, cast a free regrowth on myself, which is a healing spell. I don't know if you know anything about ferals. It's a free regrowth that you cast on yourself. Not because you need to heal yourself, but that's a bonus as well. But mainly because when you use it, you buff another spell. Or the first 2 spells, actually. There we go. So every time you attack from stealth, you can really buff your attacks. Oh, I love how much damage I do now. Yeah, I'm sticking to this talent setup. Yeah, it does hurt my wrist because it has constant uptime and I have 12-button mouse, just like I have. Yeah, it's like when you play for a while, I don't know if you're the type who can like pop, I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, there we go. If you can pop your wrist, usually like I can pop my wrist maybe once an hour or so, like a good pop, where when I play the warrior, I can play for about 5 minutes and then I can pop my wrist again, cause did I just level up just by flying over here? Oh, that's so great. What did I get? I got something. I think I got a spell. What did I get? Oh, I got this. I got the sleeping one. Hibernate. Yeah. So we walk up to this guy. Can I actually use it? No, because it's on beasts. Invalid target. Yeah. Oh, thank you for subscribing as well. I just noticed it. One of the things I really enjoy about this game is the diversity of classes. There's also people that just hate some classes and love some classes, and it's never the same classes they hate and love, unless it's like, you know, you don't want to fight one-on-one against a rogue, you know, that kind of hate. I just kind of love how diverse this game is. So what am I doing here? Supplies. What? Okay, well, there's no reason for us to fly out here yet. Why did I fly out there? Did I accept the quest? I can kill the raiders over here as well and get the supplies. There we go. Okay, so 68. Once I hit level 70, that's 2 levels from now. I'm gonna queue a dungeon. I am gonna queue a dungeon. How much do I need to? Oh, 200,000. I hope it's a dungeon I haven't done before. We can get almost, I think if we count all the XP from the quest inside a dungeon, I think we can get halfway to the next level. Just in one dungeon. That would actually be great. So what is that? 2 dungeons per level. So that's 4 dungeons essentially, and then I have 2 levels. Because my flying form right now, I'm just gonna show it, cause look at the texture. Like, who at Blizzard approved that texture on a bird? Oh, we need to pick a flying mount for the druids. It needs to look fantastic. Or you know what? Druids can instant cast their flying. We need to bring down their ego a little bit. Let's give them something ugly to look at. What's going on? Oh. Let's go ahead and pick a low polygon texture. Low pixel count. Slap it on top of a piece of paper and print it out, and then scan it in one more time. And then apply it to the character in game. We'll see how they like that. Oh, there's another one. For some reason, I don't like this area here, because oh, there we go. I know I'm about to enter a place where it's just like... Oh, did they already... Oh, they're almost done. Okay. Did I do this one already? No, I haven't done this one. I've done this one, but not with this character. So somebody got kicked from this group, I'm expecting. Alright. So my talent should like technically be better now, even though I switched to another more one versus one focused talent. I still think it should be better. Let's just go and spam these. Let's go and deal some good damage. Oh, I'm competing with a monk. I got first place. He got first place. I got first place. You can see the counter down here at the bottom. I'm the orange bar and he's the green bar. People say feral druids don't do damage in dungeons. Look at this. I don't even have my good abilities up yet. Like, that's not to like level 80. And I'm dealing the most damage. Also, if you get tired of doing dungeons PvP, if you win, gives amazing XP. Really? Okay. I might consider that then. Like, PvP is fun. It's actually one of the things, like, I haven't actually done a lot of PvP other than world PvP with my feral druid. Oh, I don't have the... Okay, yeah, you need to grab something from this guy that I can't grab because I don't have the quest for it. Yeah, PvP is actually something I really enjoy doing, but I just wanted to really get the hang of my feral first. And then I just sort of got out of the PvP sort of mindset. And I haven't done PvP with my feral that much. I should get more into it. Like, just to practice at getting better at it. Alright, come on. I still deal the most damage, even though I just completely focused on one enemy. There we go. Come on. Kill. Okay, stealth. Yeah, I didn't need this for a quest, so we have to kill these. We can't sneak past them. Alright. Oh no, he's catching up to me. Deal more damage. Oh, he's almost there. Don't take my spot. I want to be the damage dealer that's at the top. Come on. Come on, keep hitting him. Keep hitting him. Oh no, come on. Don't take my spot. Don't take my spot. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. He's not catching up to me. Alright, next one. Who's our... What exactly? Oh yeah, that's a monk. Is the monk the tank? Our tank is doing the most damage. Like, besides me. Oh, actually, he just caught up to me. Okay, I caught up to him again. Why is the last dungeon I was in as well, where there was a monk tanking, he had top DPS as well. After me, of course. Of course. It sounds so... snobby, like, yeah, of course, it was after me. I was the top one, of course, and then he came second place. Yes, when I leveled my Horde Warrior, I got to the 60 to 80 bracket. All I did was PvP, and it went by super fast. And I do also really love PvP though. It's actually, if you love doing dungeons or if you love doing PvP, then when you do it to level up, you don't actually feel like you're like actually grinding, like doing quests and that sort of thing. I think I'm gonna stick to dungeons for now, because dungeons are more fun, because you have other players with you than if you were to questing. Also PvP maybe, but right now just dungeons. I think what I like about dungeons is that it's a safe PHP, no, PHP, XP thing. Because I talked about PHP earlier. Oh, there was some lag going on there, I wasn't attacking. I stunned! That's why I'm not attacking. Alright. Oh, he's about to catch up to me. Oh, a single target enemy, you say? Let me just go ahead and grab my coffee and get crazy on his butt. Is it a warrior both with your Horde and your Alliance character? Or do you play different classes on the Horde and Alliance? Like, I've decided to play Feral on both. Like, I don't care. Like, I played Feral on Horde before, and then my main one on Alliance was the Hunter. Until I leveled this guy up, or woman, because it's a female character. Alright, come on, come on. Yeah, I'm dealing most damage single target. Oh, we got some stuff here. That should be better. Right? Yeah, it's better. We'll take that on. Oh, I thought our healer was dead, but because it's what do you call it, a shaman, and their health is blue, it sort of faded in with the background, so I thought he was dead. Why is there somebody so far away? What? What? Whoa. So somebody just decided to run away. Like, he's not helping out, he's just standing at the start. What is he? Is he a Death Knight? Ensign. Yeah, he's a Death Knight. Ah, you know what? Yeah, he's coming now. I think he might have... Did somebody leave? Either somebody left and we got a new person, and no, that can't be it either, because they would have attracted, like, he would have teleported to where we are. Oh, the tank is not keeping up. There we go. Like, health-wise. Okay, you know what? I don't want you to catch up to me, so I'm just gonna make sure that I use all my strongest abilities! Besides my strongest ability. There we go. Okay, so there should be... Oh, look at all those quests I could have taken over there. You know what, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna take them, because it's a waste. Come on. What is going on? Oh, it's glitching out. There we go. I was wondering why I didn't attack. Okay. Go crazy on this boss. Deal top damage. Well, I am already, but you know, even more top damage. Okay, I need to maintain my bleeds, because I'm not keeping an eye out on them. Like, my strongest bleed is not even up on the boss most of the time. How much is it? I don't know. It might not even be that much. They are struggling to keep up with their health a little bit. Kind of fine. Oh, you don't understand anything from this game? You don't play it yourself? You need to be careful if you ever decide getting into it. Oh, you were the guy asking with the laptop last time, weren't you? You asked if you tried the free version, if BFA came with it. There we go. Is that it? I think that was it. You can always try the free, what do you call it, the free first 20 levels. And even though it's like, you know, the first 3 levels, it's, what do you call it, 20 levels. Let me just get out of here, I can't focus. Yeah, the free version you could always try. Just know that the first part of the game is like the most boring part of the game. It only gets really fun once you hit max level. A lot of people don't quite understand that, and even when others tell them, oh, just wait, it's gonna get much more fun once you hit max level, like, even then, they just sort of like, isn't it just gonna be the same, but grinding? Not really, I think. Like, there's so much more you can do with the game when you're max level. Like, you can do so much content from previous expansions easily, and just, you know, like, farm mounts or farm gear or roleplay. There's so much stuff to do in this game. PvP if you want to do that, and if you want to do it well with a good group of people, then you need to be max level for that. So I think a laptop that you showed me last time should be able to pull it. What am I doing here? Oh, I need to kill raiders. That's one. Oh, my girlfriend is awake. Oh. Yeah. They're still talking about the Beverly Hills guy that passed away. Oh. What? What? That's a horde. It's not a horde player. Don't attack the deer. Loot crates, a crazed poacher. What? I have never seen those here. Have I? No. Oh, I forgot to get him stealth. That's fine. Alright. There we go. I'm not queuing for dungeon right now because I might have to end the stream pretty soon. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of this guy. Yeah, he was asking for it. He turned his back against me. And that's basically, you know, telling me that he wants me to go over and kick his butt. Alright, come on. There's no need to use a finish on him. Like, those guys over there, I don't think they count as a raider. Because they're not inside the map area. Let's go kill that guy over there. Oh, you're not the same guy? There was one guy that asked me about a laptop and sent me a link. I thought it might have been him. Because you said you don't know anything in this game. And that's the only other guy I know that hasn't played this game before. Let's try this one. Oh, yeah. Didn't make him time. It is a fun game getting into. If you don't play it.
I know.
Come on. I love that I switched talents. I mean, I'm dealing so much better damage right now. Let's turn these in. I think they should be right down here.
I will hear
Did I get a ring? Probably not better. Oh, it's better than... Yeah, it is better. Oh, we got a loot thing. Yeah, let's get the cloak. Oh, we already have a good cloak. The thing about dungeons as well is that it does actually give me more transmogs. So that's another good point about doing, you know, dungeons. Maybe I should try PvP just for fun. How much XP does it give? It gives 15,800 for winning. And also a chance to receive 330 gear. Wait, this doesn't seem right. I can join a battle, but I will receive 330 gear? I was probably going to scale down to my level. I mean, it's 15,000 versus 63,000, so I might continue doing dungeons for leveling. Even though PvP is more fun. I just want to get to max level and then I can start doing PvP again. Like it's like I have to do the chores to do the fun part. Oh right, you were the person asking about PHP tutorials last time, remember? Maybe that's why when I saw you in the chat, I mentioned PHP at some point when I talked about XP. It's because my subconscious was telling me that you were the guy asking about PHP. It's bugged because it gives way more than that if you win. Oh, that's good to know. It would actually be interesting to see how much it gives. But I do actually think I need to end the stream here because I have to do other stuff right now. So it's fun to see that yeah, the dungeons is a safer bet because you will win every time. Where you know, PvP is sometimes. I have to go now, even though people are starting to actually watch. So I'm glad that people are watching this stream, and I will maybe stream a little bit later. Not right now, but maybe later. So thank you for watching.